In a surprise ruling on Tuesday, Judge Aileen has denied Trump's co-defendants access to classified material. So this is the discovery process. Um, Now, special counsel Jack Smith had actually successfully argued that under the Classified Information Procedures Act, that Trump's valet, Walt Nauta, and Mar-a-Lago property manager Carlos de Oliveira should not have the ability to personally review classified materials taken from Mar-a-Lago, which makes sense because of, well, several different reasons. Now, Cannon, and I'll get to that, Cannon also teased a forthcoming order denying defendants' motion for access, an order she indicated would apply to Trump as well. So, wait. Basically, they were asking to look at classified materials, but they don't have access to it. They don't they don't have clearance. Why would they want to look at it? I think that they were trying to in order to basically delay the process. Okay, that would mean personally reviewing hundreds of documents and possibly thousands of pages. Why? Why should they have access to this? Well, that's what Jack Smith argued. Now, Judge Cannon denied the motion because she said that Smith had already provided Nauta and de Oliveira's lawyers with discovery produced to date, that's classified discovery produced to date, and then went on to explain why they didn't need access to more of them. For one, their charges are actually different than Trump's charges. She writes that the defendants, Nauta and de Oliveira, are charged in count 33 with an alleged conspiracy to obstruct justice, the specific purpose of which was for Trump to keep classified documents he had taken with him from the White House and to hide and conceal them from a federal grand jury. Defendant Nauta faces 4 additional document-related charges, all involving efforts to allegedly withhold or conceal documents with classification markings located at Mar-a-Lago. Additionally, defendants Nauta and de Oliveira are charged with 2 counts related to alleged attempts to delete Mar-a-Lago security camera footage and with making false statements to the FBI. Unlike the charges brought against defendant Trump under 18 U.S.C. 793E, the document-related charges against Nauta and de Oliveira do not require proof that they willfully retained documents relating to the national defense. So that's key, okay? Now, the judge also said that Smith had made a sufficient showing that the 2 defendants' personal review of classified documents would not help their cause. And the co-defendants' lawyers, who have had access to classified discovery, failed to point to a single document or documents that would be helpful in countering the conspiracy charges their clients face. And it's also noted that they were unable to rebut Smith's argument on that, and so there you are. The defense made arguments, Cannon wrote, that exist at too high a level of abstraction to rebut the special counsel's showing. So, yes, there's that. The ruling makes sense, because why would they need, again, access to the secret files, the defense files, that they are alleged to have moved around? Now, they haven't been charged with keeping them, just moving them around. So, it doesn't make sense for them to have access to these documents, unless, of course, you're trying to stall it out, as I said, to drag out these proceedings. That said, Cannon has not yet ruled on a similar request from the former president's attorneys to review other classified material, which Mr. Smith's office has argued should be protected for national security reasons. So this is interesting because, oh, would you look at that? Judge Cannon actually got one right. Whoa! Persuasive argument, right? From Jack Smith. And again, it's a bit of a no-brainer, okay? So on the one hand, it's like, yay, she got it right. On the other hand, it's like, kind of a low bar when you think about it. My question is, why wasn't it decided earlier? Again, since this does seem to be such a easy issue, a low bar, no-brainer, it should have been decided earlier in this case. Maybe, to be fair to Judge Cannon, maybe it's because she literally has no experience or competence in these matters. It also could be, again, since she seems to be very biased towards Donald Trump and the Trump team, and because of that, she's willing to hear out the Trump and his co-defendants' desperate attempts to drag this out, even though their arguments are clearly ridiculous and unnecessary. And so, nonetheless, it is a positive development, not allowing them to go through and again read these classified documents that they should have no access to at all. They should have never had access to them.